good afternoon. Hope everyone is well today. Something a little different again today from the Average Albertan. This is a segment called the Average Albertan Callout. Now, this came about because I just wasted an hour of my time trying to contact someone within Alberta Health to provide me with some sort of scientific data as to why our metrics for restriction easements have now began to revolve around vaccinations only and vaccinations for those from 12 years of age and up, while hinging their sports and outdoor activities at that age on vaccinations. This is absolutely disgusting. This is unacceptable, and we need answers. So, that said, I am calling out Tyler Shandro, Dina Hinshaw, Jason Nixon, and Jason Kenney. The Alberta public are calling you out. The average Albertans are calling you out to provide us with answers, with scientific evidence that vaccinating young children is going to help prevent the spread of anything. The whole idea of lockdowns and vaccinations were to help protect the vulnerable. That's what you told us. Where are we now? We're forcing children to get vaccinated, to put something in their body that we have no idea how it will affect them in 5, 10, 15, 25, 50 years down the road. Absolutely no goddamn clue how it will affect their future. And you're hinging the opening, the economic responsibility of their families businesses, their play, their sport, everything that these children and their families care about, on them getting vaccinated. You are despicable. Alberta politicians, despicable. Moving on to Saskatchewan, our neighbors to the east. A friend of mine provided me with some information today about Saskatchewan's vaccination information handout. This is provided on Health Sask website, and it is regarding vaccination of children. It states in this handout, this is to instill fear, and for that reason only, that 1 in 13 people diagnosed with COVID in Canada require hospitalization. That is absolutely incorrect. It is 1 in 25 require hospitalization with COVID. Whether they went to the hospital because they had COVID or not, we do not know. That is not a stat that is kept in Canada. That is 4%. That is not debatable. That is fact. Stats Canada provided that information. The second stat that they provide is that 3 out of every 100 cases of COVID-19 in Canada result in death. That is absolutely egregiously incorrect. 1.8%, according to the data provided from Health Canada. 1.8% of all cases with COVID resulted in death. Not from COVID, with COVID. The Saskatchewan government is doubling the amount of deaths and hospitalizations to instill fear in their citizens and encourage child vaccinations. Disgusting, government of Saskatchewan. Mr. Paul Merriman, I am calling you out because this is your responsibility as the Minister of Health in Saskatchewan. Lastly but not least, this is a long list of call-outs today, I apologize. In Ontario, in the city of Toronto, Canada's largest city, on the weekend. This really just makes me want to vomit. John Tory, the Mayor of Toronto, took it upon himself to encourage citizens to come down to City Hall to introduce their children to gene therapy by offering their children ice cream and making a family event out of it. He opened City Hall to the public to get vaccinated on display for all to see. This is an egotistical maniac that is only after his own gain. This does not show care for citizens. This does not show the citizens' best interest. This certainly is not in the best interest of our children. To display them publicly by offering them ice cream and then exposing them to experimental gene therapy. Doug Ford, John Tory, and Christine Elliott, Health Minister of Ontario, I'm calling you out. Let's have some answers. All right, enough is enough, people.